Welcome to Keto on the Couch with Rachel and Joe.
I'm Froggy.
And Dumb Joe.
And we are
Two Crazy Ketos. If you're new to our channel, welcome. Now, here on Two Crazy Ketos, we do different types of things like product reviews. We do recipe videos. We talk about different keto topics. And once a week, we sit down on the couch for Keto on the Couch. We just kind of talk about what's going on in our lives.
You can find us on different media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
And we also have a website, which is twocrazyketos.com. And there you'll find all of our different recipes.
So great big hi, howdy, hey to the 16 new subscribers who have joined us since the last Keto on the Couch.
Yeah, and this one is actually early because we normally film Keto on the Couch on Sundays. But today is Friday. But we're filming it early because
I'm afraid to wait. I'm afraid of, what is my voice going to sound like 2 days from now?
So, obviously, Rachel is having voice issues.
It's so annoying. And I'm really frustrated, too, because I've been taking, sugar-free lozenges and, trying to do, sugar-free over-the-counter, help for this. But I'm still, we just checked my ketones, and I'm still, a 0.5,
Well, that's still ketosis.
It's not helping, though.
And again, I always say don't put a lot of stock in those numbers. But yeah, unfortunately, a lot of the medicines, whether they over-the-counter or even antibiotics, some painkillers, aspirins, all that kind of stuff can affect, your keto journey a little bit. But you got to take care of you first.
I know, but it's like you already don't feel optimum and you feel kind of toughy. And then on top of that, to be wait, keto, wait. And yeah, it's not.
Well, what are you drinking?
I'm just drinking black coffee. Because I just need to have something warm going on in here. I'm
drinking.
Wait, do you have a beeper? Are you wearing a beeper?
No, this is not a beeper. I've had a great week, other than you being sick.
You need to pipe down a little bit,
well,
Mr. Great Week.
Here's the thing. First of all, I really love making these videos with you, but because you haven't been able to film them, I've been able to do some recipe videos that I've wanted to do, but we only have X amount of days to release videos.
Yeah.
And so we keep coming up with all these ideas to make videos, which then kind of puts off the recipe videos.
I actually loved your recipe videos this week because even though, things like, how to make a hamburger, but perfect every time.
Right.
And the mayonnaise. Oh my goodness. So
the mayonnaise one I think is really big because again, we try to stay away from all the hydrogenated oils the corn oils, canola oils, sunflower oils and things like that. And so you really want to use avocado oil mayonnaise, but it's $10 a jar. I mean, and we are guilty of buying the Primal Kitchen out of convenience.
Yeah.
But it really is when you start making it with the hand blender. I mean, I've always made it in my big blender, and it's frustrating because then you can't get it all out. And it's just so much easier if you use an immersion blender.
Well, and it does taste more like mayonnaise and less like Miracle Whip. And I'm a mayonnaise person.
Well, even a lot of other than Primal Kitchen, most of the avocado oil mayonnaises have some kind of sweetener. But I think I really perfected it by doing the lemon juice and the apple cider vinegar. Because when you do one, I don't know, it doesn't taste like regular mayonnaise. But for some reason, when you combine those two, it tastes just like regular Hellmann's.
So there's something about those simple type recipes that you were making, but when you do something that's a staple in your home, like hamburger, but you make it perfectly, that's what elevates it from home cooking to restaurant grade experience in your home.
The funny part is I was doing all of these recipes that we really need to put into the series that we're creating, which is so easy even Rachel can cook it. Because everything I've done this week is so easy that even you could cook it.
This is really catching on. I saw somebody else describe it wow, this is so easy. Rachel could do it.
My sister actually made a comment. Wow, look, Rachel can cook.
It is so true though. I really probably need to have a bumper sticker.
You have actually
on my car.
You have actually made some good things, though they were usually by accident. Because you remind me of my mom growing up, who didn't learn how to cook until later on. My dad did all the cooking. But just mix a bunch of things and see what comes out. It's throw it against the wall and see if it sticks. And Rachel would just let me put a can of corn and a can of this and a can of this, and doesn't look good at all, but it tasted good.
Well, and I could never replicate it because
well, it's like your hair.
It was never the same.
I was going through some of our old videos, and I was thinking about having a contest like giving away like some kind of good prize to whoever can guess how many hairstyles you've had in all of our videos.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. We should do that. I would totally be on board with that.
I'll have to go through all our videos and count it. I have an idea of how many, but...
That's hilarious.
So anyway, back to my week. So aside from, like, I got some videos done that I want. I mean, it did stink that you weren't there to taste test stuff and help make them because I really do like doing this. But I got a new Vitamix because our Vitamix was going. It, you know, it kind of broke down a little bit. And it was old. I mean, we got married.
Yeah.
And we have used the heck out of that thing.
That thing is like wore out.
Plus, we probably made the biggest no-no because it was the Vitamix 5200. And the container's not dishwasher safe. So it doesn't melt the container, but what happens is when you would put it into the dishwasher, the gears are no longer protected and it washes away all the lubricant. And you just constantly were washing it in there, not knowing. We didn't know. We actually found that out from my sister. And so, yeah, it was time. But Costco was having their road show this week, so we got a brand new Vitamix. And by the way, this container is dishwasher safe, but we're still not putting it in the dishwasher.
Okay.
Not for the cost of a Vitamix.
There's a couple things that, like, when we're washing them, I just leave them out and I'm like, I'm afraid to touch this.
I have like a list of things like, I don't want this in the dishwasher. Like, I don't want any of my pans in the dishwasher. I have expensive like Le Creuset pans, even the cast iron, which I freak out whenever I see somebody go near that cast iron pan with some soap. I mean, it's like, don't soap that thing.
It's like against the grain though for me to like not soap stuff.
Yeah, I don't like my
dirty.
mixing bowls in there because I don't want them all getting faded and the soap scum on it. So yeah, I have this whole list of stuff. But yeah, we're not going to use that. But I'm excited. I love this Vitamix. We got a great deal on it. It came with this cool scale that like you can put the Vitamix container on and the Vitamix and the scale and your phone are all connected. So, I mean, it's just really awesome.
I'm still constantly afraid that we're going to have like a Terminator situation because if any of the electronics in our home like self-actualize and like begin to attack us, like we're outnumbered, yo. Like,
well, the real problem is we've been having like major internet problems because we have AT&T. We switched from Comcast to AT&T, which I regret now, but I couldn't stand Comcast anymore. We've been having problems with it, and our entire house runs on Alexa, like all of the lights, everything. So when the internet goes out, we can't turn off our lights, we can't turn on our ceiling fans.
And she pretty much just answers us like, I can't even. Like, I'm sorry, I'm out. But you never explained your 1989 beeper.
Okay, so aside from my Vitamix, I got another cool piece of technology. We're getting ready to go to KetoCon, so I'm trying to prepare everything so that we can do a bunch of videos and vlogging and stuff while we're there. And I was thinking that, you know, we've got this camera, but it's going to be loud there. There's going to be a lot of YouTubers. There's going to be a lot of just people going to this keto convention. So, like, you know, it's like trying to go to the grocery store. Like, everything doesn't sound right. So I wanted to have, like, little lavalier microphones.
Oh.
So
it's not a beeper.
This is brand new. So I'm kind of testing it, learning how to use it for when we, go. This is brand new. It just came out, and it is a wireless microphone. Look how small that is.
It's really small. You don't pull this tab out?
Well, no. This tab is just like the protective piece.
Oh.
Because it's that new.
Oh, you know I hate when you take the plastic off stuff.
So anyway, the other half of this is connected to our camera. And then this is just like a little wireless microphone. Now you can put like a little plug piece here.
How cute.
And where this is like a belt clip. If you know anything about microphones, you know usually those body packs are like this big. But look how small this is.
That is so cute.
And then there's a microphone built in. So we can use this when we go. And if you want to talk to someone, you just kind of hand it off back and forth. So I'm just kind of testing it out. I mean, we're using our regular microphones today, but I want to see how it sounds with the two of us sitting next to each other.
That is so neat.
Yeah.
You know,
somebody at church is super jealous because it literally just came out like 2 weeks ago when I got one.
Of course.
And he's like a videographer guy, and he was like, I want one of those.
Your technology.
I love technology. And if I can afford it, I can get it. There's a lot of things I can't afford, but I am planning on also getting like a new grill. I'm going to sell my grill. I'm selling my grill.
But you love that thing, and it's a gift.
I know, but like I was using it this week because we've had some really good food things, right?
You got a brisket video coming out.
I made a brisket video, but yeah, I love that smoker, but they came out with a new one, and it's bigger.
Are we gonna have to sell our home in order to afford it?
No. I'm gonna try. We got a really, really good deal on ours. Like we saved like almost $250 on ours. and I was looking online, and they sell for more used than I paid for mine.
Okay.
So my thing is that, like, if I can get a decent amount of money on OfferUp for it, I want to get the new one.
I love OfferUp.
So the new one is like bigger, and it's got really cool technology, like can connect to your phone.
You're gonna take over. I'm gonna be attacked by my grill.
I love our smoker though.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna try to sell it on OfferUp, see if I can get anything. If I can get it, I'm gonna get the new grill. If I can't, I'm not. But I love OfferUp. I mean, I sold our old Vitamix on OfferUp. I mean, I put down it's like broken, doesn't work right, and guy paid me a decent amount of money for it.
It's so much better than we used to do a lot of yard sales. I can't do it. I get so mad and angry at like the people that come because I will blow stuff out because I just want to get it out of the house. I'm not bringing it back inside.
I hate haggling.
And I can't
I want to haggle to get my deal, but I do not want to haggle with someone, especially when it's like over literally a penny. Like, hey, all of the clothes in this pile are 25 cents. I'll give you 24 cents.
We have actually had somebody request to break a quarter.
Yeah.
I'm like, no. So then I get crazy, and then I start putting on the clothes that are in the pile, like just putting them on shirt after shirt to be like, no, now I'm keeping them all.
I remember.
I go crazy.
We did it. We had a garage sale once. Didn't we do like a fill the bag as much as you can shove in the bag for $10? It was a big garbage bag, and they were like $9. And we're like, no. You know, like, learn to stuff better.
Yeah. Do like Joe does when he's getting chicken wings at Winn-Dixie.
Oh, I can get a lot of wings in that packet. You tell me it's $10 for as much as you can stuff in that container. I'm getting a lot of wings in there. I can get like 35 wings in that container.
It's like a personal challenge each time.
And I've taught Anthony to do it too, so.
Man. So what are you drinking in your...
So I am drinking a Zip Fizz. You want to try it?
Yeah. I mean, well, do you want me drinking
Yeah, you can drink from it. Just squirt it in your mouth.
Is this like fruit punch? That is not fruit punch.
Nope, it's not fruit punch.
That's like peach.
It's peach mango. It's a brand new flavor. It is good, and I don't normally like peach drinks.
I got sucked into that one.
I know. But yeah, so I was at Costco yesterday, and I bought a whole case of this, or a whole box. But I was at Costco.
Because you know you won't have to share it.
They were doing a Zip Fizz roadshow. Anthony and I are walking down the aisle, and I kind of turned, and on the opposite end of the store, there's a big table with a tablecloth and stacked. I'm like, a roadshow for Zip Fizz?
Yes, please.
Made a beeline over there. Was talking to the guy, and he's like, yep, it's a limited edition flavor. It's peach mango. It's like really good.
We need one of those things that like Autumn Keto has.
I know. I asked him if he had it, and he said somebody stole the one he had.
Oh, man.
But yeah, so I was talking to him, and I said, you know, the one thing that about Zip Fizz in Costco, because that's the best place to get it. You get 30 tubes for $27. But they only sell it in the combo pack, where you get orange, grape, and fruit punch.
I like fruit punch.
The problem is, I like fruit punch too. I don't mind the other flavors, but I like fruit punch too. You go through, take all the fruit punches out, don't leave me any, and then won't touch the orange and the grape ones.
Well,
and they're like, we have to go buy more. And I'm like, there's still 20 more tubes of Zip Fizz in the house.
Well, the grape, anything grape, it's not just Zip Fizz, but most grape things remind me too much of Dimetap, which I must have drank like way too much Dimetap as a child. So like grape stuff, it's like peach. I'm not a huge fan.
Well, the guy... did tell me, he was like, you can mix the flavors, and if you mix the flavors, they give it a whole new flavor profile. So
like half of each?
Yeah, so he showed me. He mixed half orange and half grape, and it was like a fruit punch. So you got to try that. He said just do a half and a half, and then either save the 2 tubes for the next time, or you can just combine the tubes and have 1 tube for next time.
I keep trying to think that like I'm going to come up with some craft for those tubes, because there's so many of those tubes and I feel terrible just like throwing them out. And they're so like handy. I'm like, man, maybe if I could give all of us like our own container of toothpicks or something, but like, because it's like, what am I going to put in there? But yeah.
So he said combine, and he let me try that, and then he made me another whole bottle to take with me.
Okay.
I was like, score! Like, free Zip Fizz. And I already had one, so I got 2 Zip Fizzes yesterday.
Were you, like, on the moon?
Yeah, because I drank them, like, an hour apart, so I felt good.
I was going to say, could you smell at that point?
Anyway, I've been so excited that I keep forgetting to eat. Like yesterday,
I never have that problem.
I made you lunch, and then I made you dinner, and I sat down. I had one piece of lasagna for lunch.
Yeah.
And then I made you dinner, and then I was in the middle of like editing a video, and I forgot to eat at like 2:00 in the morning. I'm like, I didn't eat.
That never happens to me.
So yeah, it's been awesome because
I'm like, I get to eat. I get to eat. See, I use my Life app to tell me not yet, Rachel. Not yet, don't eat. Like, I wouldn't need something that's alerting me to like, hey, there's meals. Like, I have to have something that's telling me like, no, not yet.
So I did have one thing bad happen this week. I really wanted to go see the Marvel movie, Endgame.
Oh, I know. I like your little shirt.
That's what I'm, even though this is an old shirt.
Yes.
And it doesn't fit me. It's like way too big, but.
That's always a good thing.
I really wanted to see the Marvel movie. We couldn't even get tickets because like it was sold out at like every single movie theater for like the last month.
Yeah.
Like pre-orders. But, you know, we've had that Cinemia thing and they closed up shop.
Just like no notice.
No notice. They just closed up shop. And so
like K-drama.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, we had K-drama. They just out of nowhere just closed up.
So it's really frustrating when you get these services and like you go ahead and invest like ahead of time. Fortunately, I think we were just a month away.
We were only a month away from the renewal, and we did get our money's worth out of it.
But it still made me mad.
It's kind of upsetting that happened. So I think the new way that we're gonna do movies, because I don't even trust if I have to do a year, like I think even Movie Pass is doing like you have to do a whole year. I'm not doing any of these whole years.
We're gun shy now.
Month by month or not at all. So I think what we're going to do is when we don't go to the movies that often anyway, but we'll just do the Costco deal where you go buy the gift cards and you save like 25% or something.
It's at least some kind of savings.
Yeah. And then we don't have to be like, see what movie, like, you know, we were like up to the point where like, and there's nothing really out, but we got a free movie. Let's go anyway.
Yeah. And like you can buy it the same day and use it at Costco, right? It's not
it's just a gift card.
Okay.
Yeah, you buy a bunch of gift cards. So
are you getting ready to make your chili for Sunday?
Yeah, we got Sunday. That's the only reason we got to do this today is because we have a chili cook-off, and now I found out I have to make 2 chilies.
Are you thinking that you're going to be like delayed on Sunday doing your victory lap?
Oh, I'm gonna win. I'm making keto chili. I'm gonna make a keto chili and a regular chili. The fun part is I have to make a regular chili without tasting it. Because, see, Anthony's like, I don't have time to make a chili, so you have to make mine for me. Aww. If it wins, though, he ain't getting the money.
You're getting the money.
That's right. But, so, yeah, I'm going to make a chili without tasting it, which should be interesting.
Yeah.
And then I'm making a keto chili. And I know I'm going to win.
You think you can make a chili without tasting it?
Yeah. Oh, I think I'm going to come in first and second.
Wow, this is big talk.
Coming in first and second. And I think the keto chili will win. My keto chili is good.
Your keto chili is the bomb. Yeah, I think that once people taste keto chili, you kind of don't want to go back because it's just like all meat, fat flavor.
It's meat, fat, flavor.
It's not diluted with a bunch of tomato sauce.
Nope. I put some tomato paste in there. That's what I put in there. Just a little bit of tomato paste.
But all that does is elevate it. It doesn't like dilute it.
Yeah. So, yep, I'm excited about that.
I watched somebody make chili one time, and I was like, what? They were draining the meat, and were like rinsing the meat off after they drained it. And
it's like one of my mom's friends. She's Irish. She makes corned beef and cabbage, and then literally like rinses off the corned beef. She makes the corned beef, and then she drains all of that water out, and then puts fresh water in there to cook the cabbage. And I'm like, you just threw out all the flavor. That's all the flavor of corned beef and cabbage is in that water that you've been cooking that corned beef in all day.
Yeah.
Excuse me, my like mustache is like bothering me.
Mine too.
Anything else?
No. Did we have any comments?
Yeah, we have comments.
Questions?
Let's do some comments. So we're gonna do we didn't talk about before we get to comments. We started our Facebook group.
We did.
You guys said that you wanted it, so we did the Facebook group.
I'm excited.
And I'm super excited about that. And if you want more from us, if you want to be able to interact with us more, we started this Facebook group. It's Two Crazy Ketos Family. I'll leave a link to it down below.
It's a closed group just so like you don't get any like you know, weird comments.
We didn't even put any questions like you have to answer these and get them right to be able to come in. Just we want to try to like make sure
it's
that we don't.
keto family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm excited about that because we can interact with you guys more than just being on the videos.
Yeah.
And I mean, people have already put up like progress photos.
Oh my goodness, they've been so like, I don't know, they just made me feel really good.
People are supportive. I mean, looking at the Life app, watching you guys support each other.
I love that.
So we're going to pull a subscriber of the week from our new Facebook group.
Yes.
And it is your friend who you grew up with.
Yes.
Yep. It is Beth. And I'm putting her picture on the screen right now. And I know she's going to call you and scream at you when she sees this.
I don't think Beth ever screams.
But I cannot believe this progress.
I'm so proud of her. So Beth and I have been friends since 9th grade.
Well, shouldn't I tell them? So she's lost 28 pounds since January.
She's always been gorgeous. Like no matter what, 28 pounds or not. But I think she looks incredible. I think she's like...
She looks incredible.
Reverse aging. Like she looks like she did when we were in high school.
She said she's ready for swimsuit season.
Heck yeah, baby.
And like, I am like super proud of you, Beth. You look incredible.
Totally gorgeous. You're welcome, Noelle. No, that's her husband.
Hey, it's time for Noelle to get on the keto train here.
Yes. Join us. We have cookies. Well, keto cookies.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, and I don't even know how Beth has done it because like Beth is the first friend that you have that met me.
Yeah.
Right? And she was like so welcoming to me.
Yeah.
Like super nice. But she's like an incredible cook and like prepares everything like super pretty. Like she can have a restaurant and she's got like, 4 kids?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. If I had the knowledge base that she does to make desserts at the level she makes, it would be very difficult to stay on keto. Like the fact that I can't like bake anything is like, okay, well, it's not an obstacle for me because I can't bake anything, but she's amazing and still just making really good choices every single day. And you look incredible.
So she looks great. Good job, Beth. So let's do our questions. Oh, wait. I did a list of questions, and as we were getting ready to film this, I'm super excited about this one. This comment came in on the video that we released today, which was the Brownie Points ice cream video.
Yeah, you got major brownie points for getting Brownie Points ice cream because it was really good.
Well, I also got a lot of flack from Anthony about that video.
Why?
Because at the very end, you told me to put that thing back in when we were, like, setting up, and I said, what happened to your boobs? And Anthony's like, you need to take that out.
You talk about boobs too much. Sorry.
So, I got this comment from Vivajay. He said, I swear if one of these companies can come up with a half-baked, I will be all over it. I suppose I could try to mix some of this flavor and Rebel Creamery's cookie dough flavor together.
Ooh, I like that matchup.
Well, funny, that came in, and right after that, I got a email from Killer Creamery.
Okay.
That they have partnered with Perfect Keto.
What?
And unfortunately, our internet just went out.
Of course. But what did it say?
Well, they have a new flavor that, and now I can't even find the name of it.
Wait, is it this thing?
So they have a new flavor that is going to be available for pre-order. I don't know if I want to tell them when the pre-order date is because I'm probably going to want to order a bunch of it. I don't even have any more room left in my freezer, but it is inside of this salted caramel MCT powder.
Their salted caramel MCT is amazing.
Nut butter, perfect keto bar dough, and salted caramel ice cream.
What?
So it sounds like this is a salted caramel cookie dough ice cream.
Oh my gosh.
I can't pull up the name because our internet just went out. Because AT&T stinks.
How do you really feel?
It goes out like 3 times a day and they keep showing up going, we fixed it.
You did not, clearly.
Obviously, they didn't fix it. So yes. Should I tell them when you can pre-order this?
Yes, don't be a jerk.
May 7th. Available May 7th. The combination between Perfect Keto and Killer Creamery.
So it will be out before they even, like before our video or when the video is posted.
What is today's date?
Today is Friday the 3rd.
No.
Oh, okay.
Monday.
Monday.
Don't worry. By the time it comes out.
Tuesday.
Well, this video comes out Monday.
Oh, okay.
So you'll still have a chance. I won't have bought it all yet.
Sunday is Cinco de Mayo.
Yep.
That's fun. We got to make your taco seasoning.
Oh, yeah. We'll make tacos. Okay. So you ready? Let's do comments. Barbara Perez. I couldn't do it keto, people, but I get more. It's bad for you. Like, that's we were talking last week, what grinds your gears, like all these people who like quit keto and tell you all the reasons why they can't do it.
Yeah. I love the people who like are total strangers, but like walk up to your shopping cart, look inside and like look and be like, oh, you're wanting to die this week, huh? And it's like,
I had it the other day.
That?
Primal Kitchen, not Primal Kitchen. Vital Farms eggs were on sale at Publix. So I bought 8 dozen eggs. And as I'm buying the eggs, the cashier made a comment to me. She was like, boy, that is a lot of eggs. Like, how many do you eat? And I'm like, we go through like a dozen a day for the most part. And she was like, that is not good for you. You know, like, you're going to die of a heart attack. This was the cashier in the store.
It's kind of funny, though.
And it was like a young girl, too.
When I was 255 pounds.
Nobody questioned when we bought all the Oreos.
And I'm putting, like, packs of Oreos and, like, 8 boxes of Ho-Hos on the thing. Like, no one said anything to me then.
It's so funny, because I remember, when I was fat, I remember going to the grocery store and trying to hide what was in my basket. Like, right? Have you guys ever done that?
Yeah.
Come on. You feel guilty that, like, you're buying potato chips. You're this big, giant person, and you're buying potato chips and cookies, and you feel like everybody is staring at you. That's why I never wanted to eat in public.
Yeah.
Never wanted to eat because I felt like everybody's looking at me like, look at the fat guy eat. Right? So now I'm skinny, and I deal with the same thing. People, like, staring at what I'm buying. And it's like, oh, look at all that bacon. And I weigh 180 pounds. Leave me alone.
It is. It's kind of weird. You know, no matter what, it's very difficult to, like, escape judgment. So I think you're awesome.
Who cares?
And
that's my new attitude. Who cares?
I'm sorry, Barbara. Like, I think you're amazing. And
so my sister wrote, you should show the mistakes as well as the successes. That was about, because I haven't yet put up the video for my meal prep.
Oh, okay. Well,
I also think I forgot to record a segment. So, like, I went to the store, I bought everything, I came home and I cooked, and I never filmed anything in between it. So I don't know if there's enough footage to do it. So maybe a scrapped video.
But I do think that we should, like, show our mistakes and our successes, because we are just real. And that
there were so many mistakes with that one, though.
And that kind of goes back to what you said about, like, with Anthony saying about the boob thing. We're just us.
This is us.
Like, sorry if we talk about deflated boobs, but, like, that's just, it takes too much energy out of me to, like, try to be somebody I'm not.
Right.
So it's just like, you get it all.
Yeah.
Just
the problem when I did that meal prep, I mean, it tasted good, but the lasagna wasn't exactly how I liked it. And then I started making the egg loaf and got called out to a game at the last minute and asked Caleb to take it out of the oven when it was done.
Yeah, but he's very busy.
And it looks like he took it out about 10 minutes too early. So it was only like half the size that it was supposed to be. It was good. It was cooked, but it wasn't. And then he, like, put a lid on it. And so, like, all the condensation built up, so it made it, like, sink to, like,
he gets his cooking
less than a slice of bread
from his mother. He gets his cooking skills from his mom.
So Lisa wrote, thank you for the real talk. My husband Joe and I have been doing keto for 2 months, and he has lost 15 pounds.
That's awesome.
I've lost 3 pounds.
Rachel's success.
Super discouraging. I only need to lose 10 pounds, but my clothes are fitting better, and I can tell I'm losing inches. You two are awesome. Please keep up the good work.
Thank you. Thank you for watching, and also thank you for sticking with it. I definitely do agree that it's like women find the difference happening in their clothes, whereas you guys have it happening on this scale. And I know we're not supposed to care about the scale, but it's still very frustrating.
It's super frustrating. Hey, it's frustrating for me when she's not doing well.
Yeah, I am sorry that, like, for all the Joes out there, like, I'm also married to a Joe, where you are not allowed to celebrate a 15-pound weight loss if I've only had a 3-pound weight loss. Like, you have to, don't you smile. Like, I mean, I can be.
So I can't celebrate that I've like gotten away with eating like one meal a day for the last 3 or 4 days.
I'm sorry.
And not been full.
Like, I'm going to try to be better about that. That's my goal, is to be more supportive. Speaking of,
like, I have been really bad for the last few days because I've been so busy, like, making videos and stuff, and I'm really enjoying learning some different things, and I got a whole bunch of stuff for church done, but I've been really bad about updating my Life app. Like, I keep forgetting to either end or start my fast.
Not as bad as my mom.
Yeah, so I was looking on there. I meant to mention that to you. She had like a 471-hour fast.
That's amazing, but not true. Like, yeah, she's like, oh, I forgot to turn it off. So, like, and I do that.
You can go back and correct that.
I've done that too, though. Like, I had one that was like a 36-hour fast. It was like, oh no, that wasn't right.
Don't cheat yourself. Go back and fix it.
No, it was a total accident. Like, I can't figure out how to fix it.
Yeah, you go back and there's a little pencil icon and you can hit edit.
This is a lot of technology for me.
I love technology. Okay. So, Christina wrote, I really enjoy watching Keto on the Couch on Monday mornings. It's a fun way to start my Monday.
Well, thank you for watching. I'm sorry that your ears are probably hurting from my crazy voice right now.
So, yeah, even though we are filming this on Friday, we're still going to release it on Monday. So, you'll be seeing this on Monday. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
So, Barbara Perez wrote, do not shut up. We need and want to know all this stuff, especially the bra stuff.
There you go.
See, Anthony?
Yeah.
People want to hear about mom's bras.
You know, you don't think you care about it until I embarrass you publicly because they're going
in each direction.
In different directions. Then you'll want this bra info. You're welcome.
Hey, what's worse? Talking about that or walking down the street in a muumuu?
It's probably a toss-up, but yeah. Okay, well, I have an embarrassing story. So my mom had a 1979 Nova, Chevy Nova, that like would not die, you know, because you get rid of the car when you start having engine problems. Well, this car had no engine problems. It would live forever.
It was a Chevy Nova.
It's probably still running someplace. But it did have a problem with its door. It only opened one time a day. You could only open the passenger side door one time a day. After that, you had to go Dukes of Hazzard and climb out the window. Well, guess what? My brother went to school before I did. So he got the door that opened, easy, cheesy, lemon squeezy. Then I get dropped off at middle school, can't open the door. I am like ramming that thing, trying to open it. I put my foot, try to kick it open. No. One time I actually had to roll down the window and climb out the window. And if you are a chunky middle schooler, like that is your worst nightmare. But I'm sure it's made me a stronger person somehow, but I just had to share that. Like, now that's embarrassing.
No, I thought you were going to say, like, your mom got out of her car, like, in her muumuu and hair rollers and came around to open the door for you.
I think we did experience that also at least once because, yeah, it wouldn't open. But
I think our internet just came back on.
Woohoo!
No, it didn't.
Okay. False alarm. We're back in the 1900s.
I was going to look up the actual name of that brownie batter.
I love when you ask...
Oh, here it is.
Alexa to like...
It is called... I'll put a picture on the screen.
Yeah, there she goes.
Sorry, I'm having trouble understanding right now.
Why would you do that?
Please try a little later.
Oh,
she can't even.
On. It's called Definitely Dough. Is the name of the new ice cream.
I'm so excited.
So, that's the name of it. Okay, so let's go back to our questions. Barbara again wrote, oh my God, I love you guys. I am definitely not having surgery. She's talking about all the excess skin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I love your loose skin chat. I will be kind to myself. Thank you. I didn't know that fasting helped. Yeah, fasting does help. It's just going to take a long time. Hey, I hate my loose skin. I absolutely hate it. I mean, I was editing videos this week and you were watching me and I was like, look how fat I look. And I'm not. I know I'm not. I mean, I weigh 181 pounds. But, like, I have big skin rolls here. I mean, this is, like, all big, loose skin. And it, like, comes up over the top of my pants. And it looks like I have giant rolls on the side. But it's still better than fat.
I also like you healthy.
Yep.
I like you walking.
And that's what I have to remember. We were talking about doing a video on that. Just talking about, like, you know, I've always had, like, self-confidence issues. And, like, really down on myself, and even as skinny as I am, looking at myself, and the problem is I compare myself to other people. Like I look at Jason Whitrock, and I'm like, okay, that guy weighs like 168 pounds.
He's also spending a great deal of time in the gym.
Have you guys ever seen Jason Whitrock? Do you guys
amazing.
know who he is? Like, the guy weighs like 160 pounds. Like,
super
literally.
knowledgeable, too.
So.
But, I like what Barbara said about being kind to yourself. Like, that needs to be kind of like something that we move forward with
That's something
week.
I need to remember. I need to not be so harsh on myself.
I love that scripture that says that God's mercy is new every morning. And I'm like, if God's mercy for us is new every morning, then don't you think that the mercy we have for ourselves should be new every morning? Like, I think so.
That's something I need to work on.
I'm going to be kinder this week to myself.
Be kinder to me.
No promises.
Okay, so Sylvia wrote, definitely do the brisket. Guess what? By the time you see this, the brisket video will already be out.
Cha-ching.
I filmed a brisket video on how I make my brisket.
I think she's saying that for the beef and butter fast to a brisket.
Well, we also asked if we had a lot of people ask us to like show how we smoke our briskets. So I
how
did a
do you
video.
smoke your brisket?
I did a video on how to smoke the brisket. That's going up tomorrow. So by the time they see this, it'll already be up, and as well as what I put in my rubs, because a lot of times the rubs that you buy in the store like have sugar in them.
Yeah, it's nice to control it.
Yep. So she said, Rachel, thank you for the full disclosure. It really helps knowing that it's not just me that struggles with sneaky food snacking.
No,
the mental game that you play with yourself is unreal. I'm learning to accept it as part of the process and growing stronger and always learning new things about myself. You are lucky for having a supportive partner that is always that is all the way to the moon and back with you and helping you during these weaker moments. It is not easy. Sylvia, you have no idea. It is not easy to help her to the moon and back because I get beat up.
Not like physically beat.
Now, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect at all. But yeah, it's really bad when she was like, I'm trying to encourage her, and she was like, you think I'm fat? And I'm like, you look great. You think I'm fat? No, I don't.
It's not easy. But, and I am. I'm like super thankful that like you're my partner in this. Like, I mean, your mad cooking skills doesn't hurt you. But like, just the fact that you do have mercy for me also, like every morning is new. But you're living with a food addict. Like,
well, the worst I think is when I do catch you, like, not even catch you, just like, I don't even care. Like, I love you. I loved you when you were 260 pounds.
You married me pretty close to that. I married you when you were
like 240 pounds.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter to me one way or the other than the fact that I want you around for a long time. But it's so funny, like, I'll just, like, notice, like, hey, what happened to all the cream cheese? I thought I had cream cheese. Like, and I go to make a recipe. And literally, I'm asking because I thought I had it so I can go make a recipe. Because I always know what I have, so
we've been
when
robbed.
I go to the store.
He's a thief.
And you just start, you're watching everything I eat. Like, I'll never forget. So we bought a new microwave about 6 months ago. And the microwave is connected to our internet, and like so I can program the timer on my phone.
Mad.
Like it would tell me, like, I'll be in the bedroom and it'll say, hey, the food is done. And so I was out in the car and like my phone rang and it was like, your food is done. And like, I don't even know where you were. And I said, hey, your food is, we were on the phone. I said, your food is done. And you're like, what, are you spying on me? I'm like, no. You get so defensive. And like,
it's bad. But like, again, you're dealing with a food addict, and I get like a defense attorney when it comes to like my sneaky snacking. And, if you have ever been around anybody with an addiction of any sort, like if someone's been addicted to alcohol or any kind of substance abuse, the difference between them and somebody who's a food addict is, you can walk away from alcohol and never touch it again. You can like get away from heroin and like never put yourself in a position to like be tempted by it again.
It is so true.
But for food, I have to eat a little bit of food every day, right? I have to have a relationship with this. I can't just like say I'm never going to eat again. Right. Like that would be really bad. So, it is a daily struggle, and It's sad
I will
sometimes.
happily have these fights with you to keep you around.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, Gail wrote, "See, I told you." Ooh, this is on that cookie on the Quest cookie.
Ugh.
She's like, "See, I told you. I was so disappointed with the taste. I will never buy again. I can buy them here locally very cheap, but you get what you pay for." It was disgusting.
It was so strange.
I shouldn't even say it was disgusting. I mean, it was like eating a Quest bar, and I don't like Quest bars.
It was so pretty though. It looked like art.
Yeah.
And that was what I think took me by surprise.
I was honestly shocked when I was like editing the video and how fake it looked on the camera. But it looked that fake in real life.
When I bit it, I felt like a fool that had just bitten into a paper mache cookie. Really.
I'm sorry for keep rubbing my nose. I need to like trim my mustache. It's bothering me. I don't know how do people deal with those really big giant ones. It irritates me.
That's why I had to get rid of mine.
So she's like, "You have to try the No cookie, KNOW." I feel like
it's terrible, isn't it?
I feel like we have, but I don't know. I feel like I've had one. Did we give it to Caleb? I don't know. We'll have to go find one and try it. She's like, "It is tasteless." Thanks. Have us eat something that's tasteless.
Taste this. See if it's bad. I think it's funny. Like, the jokes write themselves when you name your cookie No. Now, I know it's a KNOW cookie, but like, you're asking for it, right? Like, to say no to that cookie.
So Mark Neese wrote, this was on yesterday's avocado oil video.
Hi, Mark.
He's right. That's a pretty easy recipe to make. It really is. And I love homemade mayonnaise. And the thing is we're guilty of buying Primal Kitchen, like I said, but
it's not like it's a bad mayonnaise.
It's a pain to make it in a blender, which is how I've only ever made mayonnaise, is in a blender. But then you got to get it from under the blades and all that kind of stuff.
Especially with the Vitamix.
If you pour the oil wrong, it breaks. So yeah, doing it with the immersion blender is great. But he said, I've never seen a spatula like that before.
Did you get it on Amazon?
So nope, that spatula actually we got it on QVC.
I am sorry, I actually answered that and said, I think we got it on Amazon.
Now, well, they do sell it on Amazon. I will leave a link for that down below. But we had gotten it on QVC. And it was really good. It came with a big one and a little one. And they were specifically made for the blenders and for jars. Like if you have like a mayonnaise jar, because the very, very tip of it is flexible. So it can kind of scrape around the side and then it gets up underneath the blades of a blender. Okay, Steve T wrote, "I love this. I've tried to make it before, but I think I was going about it the wrong way. This is on the mayonnaise. Thank you again for a so easy, even Rachel can do it, step-by-step technique."
This is catching on. I think I probably am going to have a bumper sticker that says, Rachel can drive it.
While I have you talking today, I should have you film one. We should go film another one to release. I have a good So Easy Rachel Can Make It one. I can literally tell you step by step how to do it.
If it's like opening up a jar or something, it better be like a good recipe.
So my sister wrote, "That does look like it's so easy. Rachel can make it."
This is catching on.
I use avocado mayo, but I have not found one that I really like. I bought Sir Kensington's from Costco, but it tastes like Miracle Whip. That's because they add honey to it.
I like mayonnaise versus Miracle Whip.
Which I'm not a fan of. Also, the Chosen Foods form from a different Costco is okay. They add sugar to it too. Gonna have to try and make my own and see how it goes.
I think it's worth a try. And as the person who's on like cleanup crew, I love the fact that you use the immersion blender and it's all in the one container.
I need to go buy. I'm out of mason jars because like we had a couple breaks because we pretty much use our mason jars for our drinking glasses. So, Major Tom.
Hi, Major Tom.
Just caught your channel for the first time. That lasagna looks wonderful. I'm definitely going to try it. Is that a cast iron skillet that you use to brown your beef and sausage mixture? Just curious because I have a glass cooktop. Yes, it is a cast iron. I love my cast iron, even though Rachel doesn't know how to cook with it. At least you can't ruin my cast iron.
I try, but I can't do it.
I think like an essential to the keto diet, we really need to go through our kitchen and do like what we consider the essential kitchen gadgets. Yeah. But I think an essential to the keto kitchen is a cast iron pan.
Yeah.
Just because of a lot of browning and things like that, it cooks really well. So long as nobody uses soap on it. So, but yeah, we're really blessed that we have a Le Creuset outlet store near us. So we use Le Creuset, and like they put great sales, like 60% off, because I can't afford the full price. It's $280 cast iron skillet.
And it's funny because I know some people really collect based on color, but we're so weird. We always like different colors
we
anyway.
go in there and we're like, okay, we've slowly added to our collection. I really want to get like a nice Dutch oven. I have like an oval Dutch oven, but I want a round one. But yeah, we go in there. What's on sale? What color do you want? What's on sale?
We almost like it when it's a color we don't have.
Yeah, I have 2 different skillets. Right, I have a bigger skillet and a smaller skillet, and then what else did I have? The cast iron. Oh, and I just have the oval Dutch oven. That's all we have in cast iron, but none of them match. Oh no, we also have a flat top and a griddle.
Yeah,
and none of them match.
I always wanted to be one of those people that collect.
It's not like they're on display anyway.
Well, I wanted to be one of those people that collect things and like have things all the same, but I can't commit to one color. I like things being all different.
Yeah. So yeah, Tom, you can use cast iron on a glass cooktop. Just don't move it around. Oh. Don't you don't want to like scrape, because you will scratch the cooktop. I got news for you. I found the other pan scratch the cooktop too.
Really?
You just got to be really careful with these glass, cooktops. But yeah, don't bang it down. Obviously, you will break it.
I think your best shot is just not letting me cook in your kitchen, Tom.
MJ wrote, I made your version of the egg loaf this morning. It was great. Unfortunately, I had a little too good, and I was a little too good, and I ate 2 servings, and now I won't be able to eat the rest of the day.
I know. I love that stuff, but I'm telling you, it needs bigger portions.
That's the whole point. The whole point is it's loaded with fat.
It's delicious. I need more of it.
Somehow we've managed to still make this a long video, even with you having no voice.
Imagine how bad it would be if I had a voice.
Gary Sipper wrote, Joe, I grew up with a milkman. My sister responded on a video, you forget we had a diaper service too.
I don't think you guys remember utilizing the diaper service, do you?
I don't. I know we did have one, but obviously we didn't, and we're only 1.5 years apart, so... Crystal S wrote, I agree. Kudos to not giving up. I am worth the effort. You are worth the effort.
Yes, you are.
Everyone is worth the effort. Food is not the boss of me. From Casey Durango.
I love that.
I was laughing during the Quest cookie sampling. If it doesn't smell good, it's not going to taste good, in my opinion.
That's probably very true.
This is why I don't partake in any processed foods. I gotta pat you on the back, Rachel, for tasting that nasty cookie.
Thank you.
We do it for you guys.
Yeah. Well, I think we have a dog and we also have a cat. I think that we are naturally more like cats. We have curiosity of our own.
Yeah, but except for dog food is completely edible for humans, and I'm not eating dog food.
No, but I'm just saying that how they say curiosity killed the cat? I think we have cat level curiosity, so we've got to try it just to see.
It's here, this tastes really bad. Go ahead and try it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that liver didn't smell good. And guess what? Not my favorite taste either.
Well, we still have more to eat. Ignacio wrote, don't worry, Rachel, I'm a plate licker too.
Yes, plate lickers unites. Hey, I'm sorry. I think it's dumb to leave that.
It reminds me when I was, I never wanted to leave it either. I'm just not licking my plate because of my beard and mustache. But growing up, my grandfather, who was from Germany, went through the Depression and stuff. And he literally, he licked his plate. He would take a piece of bread and you were not allowed to have 1 drop left on that plate. Either lick it or use something to wipe it up. But
wow. Mine's for different reasoning.
Carol wrote, how did you find the irregular smart buns? I can't find them on the site. So I called them. So they said that there is no regular time frame of when they put them up. But to check on Mondays and Fridays, that's when they do inventory. And she said generally once they put them up, they only last about 24 hours.
Imagine.
So I would check maybe a couple times on Monday, a couple times on Friday. That's what they're telling me.
Yeah.
So, but I did reach out to them, and that was what they had said to me. Bob Johnson wrote, I thought this was funny. So
hi, Bob.
It was on one of our reviews of something. He said the way you were opening those packages is very unsafe. You could easily cut your fingers.
Thank you, Bob Johnson.
Buy a pair of scissors.
I've been saying
I have
this
scissors,
forever.
but I really think it's funny to just like scare the crap out of Rachel.
Well, you've accomplished that.
I'm not gonna cut myself.
That X-Acto knife like really scares me.
If I did cut myself, I probably wouldn't feel it anyway. Usually I cut myself and I feel it like 5 days later.
I know. I've been having that issue too. Like I was picking up boxes or something and like I cut both here. And I'm like, I wind up at the office and I'm like, what happened? I'm turning into my grandpa who would like arrive someplace in the middle of bleeding. And I'd be like, Pop, what are you bleeding? What happened? And he'd be like, I don't even know. Like, I'm getting
Well, that's
like
how
that.
I am.
I don't even know. I'm just randomly bleeding.
So we got 2 more. Tara Simpson. So glad I'm not the only one that is repulsed by this. That was on the Good Fats bar.
The one that we got in trouble with for spitting out.
This was a total Keto Crate miss. Usually I try to finish what they send me, but I took 1 bite of this bar, spit it out, and tossed it in the rest of the garbage. Thank you.
Yeah.
I got yelled at for spitting it out. Not by Rachel, but like literally by a subscriber or somebody on Instagram or something like that was like, that was really rude to spit it out. It was disgusting. I don't know how that thing has become so popular. I don't know how you can like possibly be like saying that that's keto. It's not. I mean, it's horrible. It's gross. And I like bars.
He feels very strongly about this.
Ugh, the thing was disgusting. Last one, bad guy.
Ooh, the bad guy.
Yeah, I wanted to know, after you downsize the keto bricks into pucks, does the puck need to be refrigerated? Great question.
That is a good question.
No, it doesn't. We're not changing anything with it other than the fact that we're just making it smaller. So we keep them in the freezer and the refrigerator, mostly because it's harder to eat.
We have to keep things out of sight.
It's like, well, it's not even that. It's like eating a frozen Snickers bar. How fast can you eat a Snickers that's been sitting on the shelf, and how fast can you eat one that's frozen solid?
Well, it depends. Am I going to get caught eating it? Because I can eat it really fast then.
Well, you know, my point is it takes a lot longer to chew. Like, you have to bite it slower because it's frozen. Same thing with the keto brick. It just lasts longer. You know what? When I put one, we store them all. Like, we don't store all of our keto bricks. We store them in our cabinet. But once I melt them down, I put them in there because I'm generally not going to bite it out of the brick. Yeah. Because when I do, I'll eat the whole brick.
Yeah. Well, and it can become crumbtastic.
Yeah, but if I put just the puck in my mouth, I mean, it's gone in 2 seconds. So when it's frozen, I kind of have to chew on it.
Yeah.
So that's why we do that.
Just enjoy it for
But you don't have to. I mean, I've literally put them in my car, and so long as it wasn't too hot, they don't even melt. Then I've had a few that I left in the car, like where the pucks were in the pouch and it melted. But I always put it back inside of the bag. Yeah. So I take it home, I stick it in the refrigerator or the freezer, and then I just rip open the bag, and now I have like a candy bar.
I was going to say they take a funny shape.
Yeah, even when it melts, it's just weird shape.
I'm telling you what, in South Florida, it's going to be like keep stuff out of your car soon degrees. It's like hot already, and it's May.
I'm really worried because we ordered our perfect keto, or not, our Kiss My Keto bars. I'm waiting for them to come. They're finally back in stock.
You're just going to stay on the front porch till it gets here?
Well, I mean, they're back in stock. We have a coupon code for them. I'll leave them down below, but because they've been out of stock forever. And I'm waiting for mine to come, but it's been so hot, and those things are like chocolate covered. I'm so worried they're going to come like chocolate mush.
Possibly.
Hopefully not. So.
We'll eat them anyway.
Well, that is our video for today. I appreciate you toughing through this with your voice.
I'm very, very sorry again. The fact that you've had to listen to like basically a dude go through puberty voice today. Sorry about that.
The Brady Bunch episode.
Yeah.
So, well, that's our video for today. Hopefully we've kept you guys entertained a little bit. If you like what you saw, do us a favor, hit that like button down below.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the little bell icon. And that way, every single time we upload a new video, you'll be alerted to it.
Yeah, you really don't want to miss, like, every time Rachel talks about her boobs and which way they're pointing and everything else. So do us a favor, make sure you check out all of our social media on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And make sure you go look at our website, twocrazyketos.com.
Until next time, bye.
Bye.